So in relationship queries, we also have multi-level relationship queries. What that means? So like A object can be related to B object, and B object can be related to C object, and C object can be related to D object. It can happen, right? So all of these objects, if like, is there any way that we can fetch the records of A objects and also the information on B objects and also the information on C objects and also the information on D objects? Can we do that? Well, I'll explain it to you right here in this video of multi-level relationships. So let's have a look. So first of all, we're going to discuss it in like child to parent and parent to child. So can we like fetch the information of the parent object's record when we are querying the records onto the child object? So over here, it is a like I have a simple example. If you can see this query, I think you can, if you're watching this video. And if you're not, then also you should be able to see it. Okay. In this query, let's have a look. So first of all, this query is onto the opportunity line item object. Let me explain you what is the relationship between account opportunity and opportunity line item. So account is like this, and account and opportunity have a one-to-many relationship. And then we have opportunity line item, just like this. So like in here, what I'm doing is I'm querying the records on the opportunity line item object. So will I be able to get the information of opportunity? Yes, obviously. This is what exactly child to parent relationship query does. But will I be able to get the information on the account object which is related to that particular opportunity? Like imagine you have a record X which is of opportunity line item, you have a record Y of opportunity, and you have a record Z. So this Z is related to this particular Y, and Z has Y1 as well, and this Y has like X1 and stuff like that. So when you're querying the records of opportunity line item, like let's say X, when you're gonna query X, will you be able to get the information which is on Y as well as this Z? Will you be able to do that? Yes, you will be able to do that with the help of multi-level relationships. Let's have a look. So in this query, what I am doing is I am first of all getting the information name and quantity. So these two fields are there onto the opportunity line item object itself. Then I am fetching the information of opportunity of record which is associated with that particular opportunity line item. So that is opportunity.name and then opportunity.amount. Now I also want the information of the account which is associated with that particular opportunity. So how I'm going to do that? I'm going to write down opportunity.account.name. So what is this? Opportunity is the relationship field's name. Let me repeat. Opportunity is the relationship field's name onto the opportunity line item object, and account is the relationship field name onto the opportunity object. So first I'll traverse from opportunity line item to opportunity with the help of opportunity, and then after opportunity I've written down dot, and then after dot I've written down account. With the help of that I'll be able to traverse from opportunity to account. So while I'm querying the records on opportunity line item, I'm going or I'm traversing from to opportunity, and then from opportunity I'm traversing to account, and then I'm like fetching the information, or I'm getting the values of account objects record which is associated to that particular opportunity with the help of dot and again the field's API name. So this is exactly what I'm doing. Opportunity.account name. So it will return the name of the account which is associated with that particular opportunity, and similarly if I'll write down opportunity.account.number of employees, so it will return the number of the value which is there onto the like account objects record, or the number of employees, the field's value, or the number of employees field's value which is there onto that particular account. So it will return all of that information to me with the help of this query. Okay, so now you have understood multi-level relationships when it comes to child to parent. Like how far I'll be able to go. Like I mean, yeah. So like will I be able to go like imagine I have multiple records in here. A, which is related to B, which is related to C, which is related to D, which is related to E, which is again related to F, which is again related to G, which is again related to H, and so on. So will I be able to get the information of A on H, because this is child to parent, right? So like how many levels I can go? So when it comes to SOQL in Apex, we can only go up to 5 levels when querying from child to parent. Will not be able to go any further than that when you're writing down an SOQL query. So make sure that whatever SOQL query you are writing down, there are no more than 5 levels that you are querying in that particular SOQL query when you're querying the records from child to parent, or you're querying the information from child, or on child from your parent object or parent object's record. Now let's talk about another type of multi-level relationship, that is parent to child multi-level relationship. So parent to child relationship query, how parent to child relationship queries work. So you first write down a query, and in that query you write down an inner query for that child object. So will you be able to write down inner query inside an inner query? No, it is not allowed in SOQL. It is not. You'll not be able to write down an inner query inside an inner query, and that's a note. You need to note down this information, because many a times situations will come in which you'll try, in which the situation will demand you to write down such types of queries, and you'll not be able to write it down over there, because this is a limitation. You'll not be able to write down inner query inside an inner query. So like let me give you an example for that. You are querying the records of account, and you want all the records which are associated, or the opportunity objects record which are related to that particular amount. So that you can do with the help of parent to child relationship query with the help of inner query. But if you want the information of opportunity line item as well, which are related to opportunity, so let me draw it. Account, opportunity, and then opportunity line item, right? So I can get the information of the associated opportunities of that particular account with the help of parent to child relationship query. But will I be able to write down an inner query inside an inner query which is fetching the records from opportunity, and that will fetch the information of, or that will fetch the records of opportunity line item? No, I cannot do that. This is not allowed. So multi-level relationships only work from child to parent. They do not work from parent to child. So you will be able to query the records one step down, not further than that. That's exactly what it is. And over here I've written down a note as well. A subquery cannot have a subquery inside it. So I was mentioning inner query. Inner query is nothing but a subquery. So this is not possible. Select name, amount from opportunities, and inside this inner query or subquery I'm writing down another inner query or subquery, select name from opportunity line items. This is not possible. This is not allowed when it comes to SOQL.